What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Offroad Outlaws, and what we're going to do today is take the little school bus here. I painted it yellow already, and we're going to slam this thing, and we're going to make a nice little lowrider build out of it. It's been a long time since I've done any kind of lowrider style build at all, so this will be a nice one to do. We'll give it a nice front bumper here. We don't really need a cage for being a lowrider. So we'll take the fenders and we'll just leave the stock ones on there. Nah, we don't need lights. Really don't need a lot of stuff for this lowrider. We're gonna go crazy though, and we're gonna put some devil horns on it. It's Halloween, you know, close to Halloween after all. Spooky season. We'll go with an axle dump. Well, you know, really isn't an axle dump, it's just a fender dump, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, actually, I've got the perfect idea. We're gonna do like a zombie style. We're just gonna do a Halloween lowrider. That's what it's gonna be, a Halloween lowrider. So we will be putting a cage on it, because we're going to make it look kind of like a post-apocalyptic lowrider school bus. I know it's like, that's a mouthful right there, but she'll work out pretty well, I think. Make sure to give it a winch. That little light bar up there, change that to white light. Of course it needs the guns in the back. We'll give it a toolbox. And yeah. She's getting nicely started up here. Flags. Do we want to go with a flag? I kind of want to go with a flag. But we're going to do small flags. So I guess just as low as it'll go. Yeah. Okay, that is the smallest. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we'll go 3 up on size. Da, 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 da. Go back forward a little bit there. Yeah. Oshnosh. Okay. Now add another flag. Go all the way down in size here. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back. I don't know if we're going to do this one an American flag or not, though. There we go. Bring it up more. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make it an American flag or if we're going to do one of these. So we don't really have, like, any Halloween-themed flags. I think that would be cool if they added in more flag designs, like a Halloween design or something. But I think, yeah, we'll go with an Offroad Outlaws flag for it. And the pirate flag, because, you know, a little extra spookies. Sorta. What do we have for toppers? All that. Just the lights. Yeah, because we have a Santa hat, but we don't have anything like a skull or something for a topper. That'd be kind of cool. And we could be extra spookies. But we just won't go with an antenna, though, for now. So paint. We won't. I don't know. I kind of want to still keep some yellow on it. So, yeah. We'll keep some yellow on it. This video is definitely going to be mostly customizing the rig for sure. So let's go for rims here. And yeah, I think those, oops, just add a bead lock to them. Yeah. No. Yeah, those are the right ones. Okay. Add a bead lock. And because we're going for a lowrider, we obviously got to go with street tires. We won't put any wording on them though. And we'll do rear dualies. Lowrider dually. Okay. And wraps and stuff, we're going to come back and do that here in a moment. I do want to go ahead and get through setting up some tuning for this. So I think to get the best out of the lowrider design, we could probably use the I-beam. But then again, that's still going to drag a little bit on the ground. So we might as well go with solid axles and not worry about clipping issues. Oh, and for the rear, we'll go trophy type, because then it looks better with the dualies. Yes. Perfect. The rear, we can go heavy duty on it. We'll go heavy duty on the rear. And we might as well do it for the front too. There we go. Tuning, we'll just max this out here real quick. And travel, we're gonna bring that all the way down. And technically I want stiffness up, but it's not gonna be perfect that way. So what I'm gonna do instead is bring it down to right before it just drops all the way. So it drops down there at 1400. So we'll come up just slightly to 15.9. Yeah. And it should be the same for the back, just about. There we go, 15.9. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, dude. Once we get the sizing on the tires set up, that's going to be sick. Now, damping, we don't want this to be bouncy at all. But I don't really want to... Yeah, we'll bring it... We'll just do it about the middle, 5200. That should give us a good feel for the lowrider. Everything else on it, I'm not really going to worry about. Axle width, we don't want it to be any wider. So on wheel radius, let's see. Upgrade it. Yeah, around stage 2. And then lowered wheel radius all the way. Now for the back, we're going to have to do a little different. You know what? We could do ridiculous. Let's just go ridiculous, guys. And we'll make the rim size maxed. We got shopping cart tires on it. It's fine. Now for the rear wheel width, I'm gonna bring it down. Yeah, look at them tiny tires. Oh yeah, tiny tires, son. Perfect. We'll oh, the bumper's touching. Okay, well, we're gonna change that bumper out, but we are gonna do a little bit higher up on that. There we go. We're not gonna go super ridiculous. And then for the rear, it is gonna have to be just slightly stiffer. No, we'll just bring the travel up. Because I want it to still look somewhat realistic. So if that's as low as we can really make it without having ridiculously tiny tires, then I'm cool with it. And I think you guys can agree that this probably looks better than having it fully slammed to the ground and ridiculously tiny tires. They are super thin, but that's kind of the point with a build like this. Gear tuning, I'm just going to leave it alone. We're going to buy the perfect setup on it. And that's just where we're going to leave that at. Because this does not need to be a fast vehicle. And of course, you know, max out the power on it. Max out the grip. Max out the weight. Make it a diesel. Durable. I want my gearbox and my e-brake. And we'll throw some turb skis. And she's good to go. Now, we're at 10 minutes in the video already. So I'm going to pause it here. And what I'm going to do is set up the paint job off screen for you guys and come back to that. Okay, guys. I spent way too much time making a little pumpkin back here. Looks cool over there. But I think we got the paint job pretty much nicely made here. A little bit of mirroring here, a little blood splatter there, a couple skulls there. You know, happy Halloween. I like the way the blood splatter, it kind of, you know, did that weird little marking stuff it does. Actually really complements it nicely. But my cool little pumpkin back there. He looks a little evil pumpkin. Did change the front bumper out. That one doesn't, actually, it still clips into the tire. Okay. Ooh, not dealership. So, I guess we're gonna go no front bumper on. Actually, no, this one. This is the only one that's not gonna clip it. There we go. Perfect. The Lowrider Halloween extravaganza bus. Pretty freaking cool. So let's go take it out and see how she handles. And you know, what better place than the desert, right? Loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. It actually looks a little different out here from the garage. It's a little darker. But I actually like that it looks a little darker when you're out here. Because it kind of makes like the lettering a Happy Halloween and stuff like that. It makes it really pop out here actually. Woo-wee. She'll drift a little bit. There's a box there. Woo. She's a drifty boy. Alright, let's pull the camera out here. We'll get a nice cool picture somewhere around. There's another box over there, I think. Yeah, that's not. It's not letting me click it from this far away. That's another box over there. Oh yeah, for a lowrider bus, she's not slammed to the ground, so she actually handles everything pretty nicely. Probably the most functional lowrider I've created. Yeehaw. Oh. That actually might work. Let's side shift it over here. That might work, actually. For a nice little thumbnail, I think. Bam. Perfect. She handles nicely out here. You can get her to drift a little bit if you really try. And this is on the stock gearing. We didn't do anything to the gearing on it. Woo! Yeah, you can make her drift with these small tires. Definitely gets that wheel speed up real quick. Oh, straighten out. There we go. We're good. Until we hit that, but we just need some spooky horns on Offroad Outlaws. Like, let me get a horn that's just super spooky, like somebody just maniacally laughing or something. Just wah, ha, 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 ha. You know, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Woo! Oh, that was a nice 360. That was bush aided right there. The bush helped us. Oh, there's a box. Brakes. Let's grab that box. freaking lowrider bus homes. If we had hydraulics, which we probably never will get hydraulics because that's a whole other can of worms for the off-roading game. Not that they probably couldn't do it, but I don't think that's a plan to bring any hydraulics. But could you imagine watching this bounce up and down at like a car meet or something? That'd be pretty sick. But I'm not going to drive too much and bore you guys with it, but we got our Halloween post-apocalyptic zombie killing machine. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.